Hey everyone, Dennis Kay here with Belize Islands Real Estate. Hey, listen, yesterday I put out an extensive video talking about the islands compared to the mainland. And in particular, there's two families that I wanted to create this follow-up video for because they're looking to relocate to Belize real soon with children in tow. And I recommended that they really take a look at Ambergris Caye as a place to settle, at least for the foreseeable future, so they can integrate into island life, have a nice social network of people to interact with, to make friends with. And for them in particular, I don't recommend those boat access only beachfront properties that I highlighted yesterday because they have family, because they're going to want to be closer to the schools. So, what I recommend for them in particular is that they try to stick probably somewhere around the on the East Coast, anywhere between, let's say, 2 and 4 miles north of town, all the way to the southern part of Ambergris Caye on the East Coast. They can go to the Secret Beach area, especially if they want to end up somewhere around here. It's not too far of a drive over. But I wanted to kind of show where some of these areas are located that I recommend for them. And also, I've had questions coming up as to where I think the new airstrip will be going in. So the government of Belize has committed to putting in a new airstrip. And all I know personally is that they said that this is going in north of Secret Beach. And this area right here where my cursor is, this is all Belize property. This is all Belize government land. And so I believe the airstrip is going to be going in somewhere in this general location. It's the highest ground. It's the most easily accessible area of Ambergris Caye to put in the new airstrip. And what it would do is it would really eliminate a lot of the traffic and congestion in and around San Pedro town, and it would really help to further develop this entire area here, which involves West Caye and Grand Belizean Estate, Secret Beach, all these subdivisions in here. Because now, when you fly over to the island from the mainland, if you land right here, hop in your golf cart or take a taxi, you can be literally at your property. Any of these properties are accessible from here, probably in 3 to 5 minutes, 7 minutes tops. All right. So it really opens up this area. So going back to my video yesterday, there's two families that I recommended look at areas on the East Coast. One of those areas are these little small subdivisions right here. So they are Flying Fishermen in Spanish Reef. If they can find a property in here, probably in the 75 to 85 range for the vacant land, I recommend this area because you have good road access going south and an even better road access going north here in the near future once this road gets paved. So you're going to have access to grocery stores, much easier access to the school system, and it puts you in a good location here to shoot across and spend an afternoon at Secret Beach as well. So I recommend something in here. This one particular family said they wouldn't mind going a little further north. And for them, you can look at this new government subdivision right here. You could normally get a property located in this area for between 30 and 40,000 US. If you want to go with a little bit larger lot, you can find something here in the Habaneros area for sometimes around 85 to 95, 105,000, depending on how close you are to the beach in this area right here. Going a little bit further north, you hit the Punta Azul South subdivision. I don't know if I'd recommend this for you guys right now for immediate use until this road gets in. So what they're going to be doing is paving the road all the way from Margaritaville, which is here, right on down. It'll go to the backside of Punta Azul South, and then right on down to connect with the road where it ends right here in the Habaneros area. So it's not a very long stretch, but once that gets paved, it's going to really open up this entire area a lot more to development. Another area that I thought would work good for you guys, if you go south of town, down in this general area right here, my cursor is, even down in here, you can pick up some really nice second row lots for around the 85 to 95,000 range. Second row lots, build up a couple stories, have a beautiful view of the reef. And this area does have access to electricity already. I just had a client pick up a nice second row lot here in Tarpon Bay. That's another good option. You can pick up a nice second row lot for around 65,000. And this would be a great location for families. So mom, dad, couple kids, they're in the school system. So in the morning, just got to run them up. In fact, let me just do a little bit of a distance measure here. So let's say I know there's schools in this general area right where I put my cursor down to Tarpon Bay. So let's see, 2.09 miles as a crow flies. you're probably looking at 2.5 miles by golf cart to the schools. So it doesn't take that long, dropping off the kids to school, picking them back up, very easy. And in this area right here, you do have access to nice convenience stores, grocery stores, cafes, restaurants, all that kind of good stuff. And, I'm a big fan of Mahogany Bay. Mahogany Bay has a lot of nice restaurant activities, things to do, just a booming area. So we really, really like the subdivision as well of Mahogany Bay. So yeah, that's what I would recommend. What else do I have to tell you? If you are looking for boat access only properties, I would highly suggest you look on the East Coast, north or south of Secret Beach. So one of the subdivisions that I've always liked here is this little Laguna Estates area right across from Cayo Espanto. Boat access only, beautiful beachfront lots. Might have something to tell you about here coming up there. If you're interested, shoot me an email. You'll be the first to know if I have something interesting in here to take a look at. Also going north of Secret Beach, anywhere here in this little peninsula. If you see anything here come available, going all the way up a little bit further north, this area right here, which is unique about this area, is once you get up in this area, you're no longer going to depend on taking a boat down and all the way around. But to access what I would call civilization, if you own property here, you would just cut across this open interior lagoon. So for example, from these properties over to here, it's only 1.3 miles across by boat. So literally it'd take you a couple minutes by skiff just to shoot across. And then you have access to these neighborhoods. So that's something to look at too. I'm a big fan of owning multiple properties in Belize, especially where it makes your lifestyle much easier. So for example, if you were to pick up one of these interior lots here for 30,000, maybe a nice beachfront lot over here for between, let's say, 115 and 135. Buy both. Why both? Because here you have your mainland component. You can have your little house here, or even just a parking garage. Keep your golf cart here, but maybe have a little trailer, put your boat on the trailer, park it here. When you want to scoot across to your beachfront property, pop it in the water, and you're over to your property within a couple minutes. But then when you come back, you can put your golf cart back in the garage. So just something to think about. I suggest this too for the mainland. If you got a nice riverfront property where you have your home on it, maybe close by or maybe immediately behind you, own the second or third row lot, gives you a lot more space, just more options. All right. I think that's about it for today. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, let me know, and we'll get back to you right away. Take care. Hope to see you in Belize real soon.